Hey everybody, Pedro here for PG's Continuing Journey YouTube channel. And as promised from my previous video, I had mentioned I was going to keep you all posted on how my weigh-in went. As far as this week is concerned, my first week was... let me start it. Last week, I switched to the iTrack Bites Calorie Command program, and it focuses mainly on my calorie intake, my daily calorie intake, and it is 2,136 calories. I set it to that program, and in the app, I had chosen to put the settings in to lose up to 2 pounds. So according to all of that plus my current weight, my daily calorie intake was 2,136. On a couple of days, I stayed within my calorie intake. Like 2 or 3 days, I went over by just a little bit. I added the extra cup of coffee. I love coffee, or craving a late night snack. And the other two, I love some calories over. I chose not to eat them. Well, the result is I'm down 1.4 this week. Yay! Woohoo! Oh, I gotta tell you, I've not been this happy and excited in a long time. But now I think I am starting to figure out everything that went wrong with my weight during the pandemic. And it wasn't because I wasn't tracking the points at the program I used to do, or I was getting enough water, or getting enough protein, or eating too much carbs, or too much sugar, this or that. The whole concept was I was consuming too many calories during the pandemic. And that is from the foods I was eating, and tasting the food in the office, tasting the food from what the family was cooking, all of that thinking that, and the them program, when some foods were zero, I was abusive with the zero. No, I don't like the word abusive, but you understand what I'm saying? I was very cocky in having 2 or 3 bananas a day, and this and that. But now, I now realized, as I mentioned in my last video, why I'm no longer counting points. Because the moment I saw my calorie intake, I immediately figured out what went wrong with my weight during the pandemic, as I said. But now, no daily points or weekly points or what color program involved. So I just do my calorie intake, try to balance everything with the carbs, the sweet, the salty, the protein, and what have you. And I'm going to be all right. I still have, by the way, my current weight is 231.5. I still have 1.6 to go to be out of the 230s. That's the first main step. The next step is to get to my doctor recommended goal weight of 215. After that, I want to return to my pre-pandemic weight of 203. However, if I can maintain between 208 and 218, I'll still have 210 to 220 pounds off. So the moment I reach 218, when I get there, my grand total weight loss will be 200 since 2008. It'll be like 2008 all over again when I was working my LEM program, Weight Watchers, of course, and my grand total weight loss at the time reached the 200 mark. Let me just get my calculator very quickly. And if my math is correct, I still have 187.3 pounds off. Matter of fact, when I was at my original goal weight of 188, which was considered too thin at that time, because I was hoping to get an Olympic swimmer's body, but that's not realistic. That was where I was trying to maintain at. But then again, during my 16 years almost on this journey, I didn't know what my goal weight should be. I didn't know what healthy eating was. I didn't know what exercising was. But as I also pointed out, by being real with me, and going to my fitness and my calorie intake and what have you, I am now getting one step closer to solving the big puzzle as to why I have been gaining weight throughout the pandemic. So now I am hoping I'm going to stick with the Calorie Command program, and I'm going to hope that I will continue a new streak in the losing department. And that's really basically it. And yes, last week I did enjoy myself a little bit. I hung out with my best friend. I hung out with my best friend for the first time in years. I saw his family. We had dinner together at a diner. I had the pizza burger with French fries, and I enjoyed a little bit of the mashed potatoes. My best friend's, I think, ex-wife, my bigger pardon, was enjoying. I just had a tablespoon and even some Reese's Pieces at the movie. The movie we saw was Dune, D-U-N-E, but unfortunately I had to leave in the middle of the movie because of the long commute, and the weekend track work made it even longer. And of course I report the office the next day, so getting that at least 7 hours sleep is mad important. But anyway, today and tomorrow there's going to be no real indulging involved. I did, however, have for lunch my own version of the dinner I had at the diner, using Sara Lee's 100% bread. No, I didn't have that. I had that with my dinner. Anyway, I had a veggie burger with lettuce, tomato, and pickles, and curly fries, and some barbecue sauce and mayonnaise, and I had a couple pieces of toast with my dinner because I always like to do bacon and eggs, mainly an omelet with 2 eggs or 1 egg and 2 or 3 egg whites, cut bell peppers and cut onions. I always like to do breakfast because that's my lightest meal. I don't believe in anything heavy. If any meal involves rice or pasta, whether it's whole wheat, brown, white, tricolor, it has to be with lunch because this way I have more time to burn it off. So, ending that right there, my current week, I think my daily calorie intake for the new week has lowered a little bit because of the weight I lost. But anyway, I'm hoping that I will continue my losing ways, and I'll keep you all posted on the next channel. And look for in my next couple of videos down the line, I'm going to be posting the last 2 segments from Cindy Woodmarch's 10-minute solution, Target Tony for beginners. I've yet to do the abs and the stretch segment, so I'll be posting those a little bit later. In the meantime, have an awesome day. Stay awesome. Stay healthy. Peace out.